this video will be about square root. So I'm not going to tell you what's the square root. We all know there is a radical sign, and this inside that sign, when you write a number such as 4, so it means calculate the square root of 4. So what's square root of 4 is 2. So the connection between square root and the number, so number square is 4. So what number square is 4? As you see, 2 square is 4. What about square root of 9? So that's mean 3. Why? Because 3 square is equal to 9. So what we are going to talk about, this is 9th grade book, so we are going to talk about estimating square root of a number. Okay, as you see, there is a square root of 41, and 41 is not a perfect square. Numbers, they're not perfect square. So let's remember perfect square. 1 square is 1, 1 is a perfect square. 2 square is 4, 4 is a perfect square. 3 square is equal to 9, 9 is a perfect square. If you continue like that, 16, 25, 36, 49, and you can continue 8 square, 9 square, but there is no 41. But I can tell you, if you want to find where this square root of 41 on the number line, or between what integers does square root of 41 lies, square root of 41, if you want to calculate square root of this one, the square root of 41 is equal to 41. So I already know perfect square number, so if you calculate square root of 41, it's equal to 41. So where is 41? Between what perfect square? As you see, 36 and 49. So 36 is less than 41, and it's less than 49. If you use square root for each number here, as you see, 6 is less than square root of 41, and it's less than 7. So square root of 41 is between, let's write it, square root of 41 is between 6 and 7. So in Kurdistan, for Nishtima exam, this kind of questions occur. They ask where does square root of 41 lies. So you can say between what integers, or you can say between 6 and 7. Let's solve another example. This is a negative 120. So when you calculate negative 120 square, it will be positive 120. But I will give you a hint. 120 is between 100 and 121. So 110 and 121 are perfect square. So it's between these two perfect square. So if you use square root for each, you can say 10 is less than square root of 120 and is less than 11. Here, if you multiply all of them by negative, so you can multiply by negative, it's changed that way. Negative 11 is less than negative 120, and it's less than negative 10. When you multiply inequalities with a negative number, so with negative, you must change the sign, so this will be bigger. So as you see, negative 10 get bigger. So we can say that negative 100 square root of 120 is between minus 11 and minus 10. I think that much example is enough. So let's solve another example. Let's solve a multiple choice example. Which square root lies between 12 and 13? So to understand that one, let's calculate 12 square and 13 square. So 144, 169. So this is negative 163. As you see, it was 163 between 144 and 169, but it's a negative. But these are positive numbers, so it cannot be the result. 132, it's less than 144, so this cannot be answered. 150 is between 144 and 169, so Square root of 150 must be between 12 and 13. As you see, 177 is more than 169, so it cannot be answered. Okay, let's solve some examples here and this will be end of the video. Square root of 40, I can say that it's between 36 and 49. As you see, this is 6, this is 7. So when you calculate square root of that number, so square root of 40 between 6 and 7. 90 is 9 square is 81. So I know 9 square is 81 and 10 square is 100. So 90 between 81 and 100, I can say that square root of 90, sorry, let's shrink that part. Okay. Square root of 90 is between 9 and 10. Okay, what about 156? I know 13 square is 169. As you see, it's more than 156. And I know 12 square is 144. So 156 between these two. So between 12 and 13. So you can decide it that way either. Thanks for watching.